And I'll take some questions.
Well, it's obviously, if you're comparing the two games, probably the first one was much more artistic than that one. Neither team was very good offensively in the second game, but it was a great grinded out win. We dealt with some stuff today, and certainly to basically play, six guys and be able to pull that off when we were totally gassed. I'm really proud of my team.
You got 34 minutes out of your Udoka on the night that you really didn't have anyone else.
Yeah.
How big was that?
Well, it's big that we were able to stay out of foul trouble. I mean, our whole deal was the first half is head and feet, not hands, head and feet. And in the second half, we fouled more, but we also were much more active, got a lot more steals. So I think it was okay to play that way the second half, in large part because we put ourselves in a position where we could. But yeah, Doak getting 3 fouls in the first half, wouldn't have been good for us.
Front row, Teddy.
Talk about the drastic difference in rebounding first half.
Well, I knew that they were wearing us out the second half, but I didn't know they wore us out that much, and then I didn't have any idea we wore them out that much in the first half. I would anticipate them being a much better rebounding team than us, and in all honesty, it's a little misleading. It's 39-39, but we got 7 that were deflected out of bounds, and they got 0. So that was kind of a 50-50 ball where it goes our way most times. But I thought we defensively rebounded the ball great the first half, and as good as we were the first half, we were about that poor the second half. But I think that was more, they had more fresh bodies than we had and took advantage of that.
Bill, you like coming back to Chicago and coaching in this building?
Yeah, I actually do. I love this place. I didn't get a chance to play here that much, but at Illinois we played here every year, and then we played the Big 12 tournament here a couple of times, and had some great games. And then we played the NCAA tournament here a couple of times, and so I don't know how many games total, but 10 or 12, and we've had our fair run of success here. So I like it. I like Chicago.
The second chance points and the loose balls in the first half, you guys had opportunity after opportunity. Was there any certain reason you saw that?
No. I mean, a lot of times with rebounding, the ball actually bounces your way. But I do think we were active, and we shot so many threes, and usually when long shots mean long rebounds. So, if you're going to be a bad rebounding team, you probably should shoot a lot of threes because, it gives you a chance to get a 50-50 ball when you miss. So that was probably one of the reasons why.
Second row on the right.
Bill, I assume Kevin Knox did not surprise you, but did Kalea Jones a little bit?
No, not really. I could be wrong, but I think they played 8 McDonald's All-Americans tonight. So when you're going against everybody that's McDonald's All-American, I mean, everybody can play. So it didn't surprise me. It didn't surprise me at all with Sasha, but I certainly didn't anticipate him stepping out and making a couple 18-footers.
Second row.
Bill, just going back to the Chicago question real quick. Obviously, you're not in fog, but the crowd support was tremendous. At any point, did you sort of think, yes, this is our home, or talk about when the Champions Classic comes to Chicago, how special that is for you?
Certainly, I didn't think this was our home, and there'd be a lot of people in the state of Illinois that would not want me to think that at all. So even though it's been 15 years, but our fan base is unbelievable. And Chicago, if I'm not mistaken, besides Kansas City and Wichita, it's our largest alumni base, and so they certainly turned out. And of course, Kentucky travels unbelievably well, but I didn't feel like they had a home court advantage tonight at all. I felt like if anybody had it, we had it.
Take you right there.
Coach, this is your 7th Champions Classic. How do you feel like this event has helped your teams over the course of the year, come November, simulating a neutral court environment?
Well, I think that's a good question. I don't think the Champions Classic has the outcome of this has anything to do with how successful your season is. It's one of those deals. It's an all win and no lose game, because nobody's going to look at it and say, well, you lost to Kentucky or you lost to Duke or Michigan State and have it be a negative. I think we're 3-4 in it, but of this, we were 2-4 going in, and we were a 1 or 2 seed every year that we lost, and so I think what this game does early this season, if you can stand to watch it, because I know that wasn't very pretty. I think what this game does is it obviously gives you confidence, but it makes you more aware of who you are, and I think that's always good.
Third row on the right.
What do you think? You mentioned gas. What do you think of Udoka in the post, and how often you guys look down to him?
Not near enough. I mean, I tell our guys. I told them after the game, 7 of 18, 4 of 14, 4 of 13, 3 of 14. He's 5 for 5, and we got him 5 shots. So we got to do a much better job of throwing the ball to him on the post. But I do think that I think he played pretty well. That was the first time that we really had to have him to win, and I thought he played pretty well.
All right, thank you.